Back on Gertie Rude, back again in a Tuesday mood. Well, we're all in a Tuesday mood today, aren't we, VTubers? I'm feeling somewhat a lot better, as I'm sure none of you give a flip about, but I give a flip because, geez, have I felt shite lately. So, yes, I'm on the antibiotics, if you know what I mean, VTubers. So, yeah, I'm getting there. Right, what have we got today? Einsteins, Epsteins, Weinsteins, somebody called Stein anyway. Ultimate objective was to have power over them. Says Kinsey Schofield on some, SEX tapes, food. Oh, doesn't that sound salacious? Let's jump in together and have a look. Oh, that's what we need on a Tuesday afternoon when it's bleeding, freezing brass monkey's balls off. It is down here in Sussex. Apparently we've got some snow coming, so the whole of the country will just grind to a halt. Anyway, just getting ahead of myself, aren't I? Poor old me. Right, let's go. Come on.
Sex tapes said to feature
Prince
Andrew, Richard Branson and Bill Clinton, although not at the same time.
Oh my God. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's enough to make you bleed celibate forever, isn't it? Richard Branson, Bill Clinton, and that bleeding old twat. Oh dear, anyway, who's watching them? Says like literally no one, because we all know. Come on, let's go.
Secretly recorded by Jeffrey Epstein. That is what is claimed in the latest
I
batch
don't want to
of
see one of
unsealed
them either.
documents. Of course, those representatives have denied any such thing.
Did they have one with the remarkable Mr. Dump on as well? Obviously, he said no. He said BS. He's called BS, isn't he? Yes. Oh, it's all rather unseemly, isn't it, YouTubers? It really is.
Occurred. Joining me now to discuss this is US correspondent Kinsey Schofield. Hi,
Come on, Kinsey.
Hi, poor Michael Bolton. He definitely did not know that these pictures were going to come up later, standing next to Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh,
I mean,
Michael
everybody. Look, we all know people ourselves who've been pictured next to these people. I mean, Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein, they knew everybody, they met everybody, everyone.
Yes, they've all had sex with one another, my dear. They can't help themselves, you know.
Apparently, all these rich people can't afford their own plane tickets or their own holidays to
No.
islands, but there we are. Let's talk about this thing.
Yeah, but that's why the rich always get richer, because they never put their hands in their pockets. So they know if they throw around the largesse of freebies, that's why they all turn up at the bleeding Oscars, that to get their moosh on television. Isn't it really, you know? So the more money you've got, the less money you get to spend, really, because everybody just gives you everything, don't they, really? They really do. Come on.
Counterclaims
irritating
again.
Now.
What is in this latest batch of documents that are released from this court?
Oh, God,
way
these
back to
people.
2015, don't they? And Virginia Giuffre. What
Right.
is actually being claimed, and what of the men who've been accused of this, what have they said?
Not guilty, Your Honour, I think. I don't know.
The New York Post
Right.
named Sarah Ransom, who said that there were sex tapes that existed that included Sir Richard Branson.
Oh, dearie me. I couldn't think of anything worse, could you? Oh, my God. Oh, dear. It's enough to make you frigid for ever after, isn't it, really, thinking of that? Oh, well, there you go. So that's a revelation, apparently, VTubers, even though it was widely reported at the time when all this first started to come out, that they had a control room. Some of these girls were trained up to sit in the control room. Every room was taped. They were going, we didn't know. This is a revelation. We didn't fancy all that going on, and none of us knew. It's only just come out now. Well, it was pretty much known at the time. And some of the tapes actually disappeared. You know, like they do. They kind of vaporised. And 1 minute they were there, next minute they were nowhere to be seen, VTubers. Fancy that. Who'd have thought of it? Come on.
For President Donald Trump,
President Mr.
Prince
Trump.
Andrew, and what we find out if you read through the thread,
None of them lot should be doing anything like that at their age. They put their backs out, my dear.
That's right. I'm sorry, former President Bill Clinton as well.
Dear.
But if you read through the actual thread, Sarah Ransom
castrating the load of them.
telling the New York Post that she wanted to walk away from this, citing fears from her family.
Right.
Then later in 2019, the New Yorker says that Ransom admitted to inventing the tapes to draw attention to the
Yeah, no, that's pretty much what I'd say if I was in her boat. Do you get me, capiche? Oh, no, I was just saying that. I quite like breathing. Yeah, no, look at me. How silly am I? I just made it all up. I've got nothing between my ears. I'd say exactly the same thing, but we all know what the tapes were. We all know what they're about. And we all know why they were filmed. But anyway, gaslighting continues. Come on.
case. Now, here in the States, we're seeing this taken off politically with Don Jr. tweeting the link to the
foot in
story
mouth
that
moment, my dear.
excludes his father in the title, saying, "Well, shouldn't we take a deeper look at this?" Not realizing that his dad
really.
is, implicated in this as well. So whether the tapes exist or not, I'm not sure, but I do believe that this stems from 2019 when an FBI agent testified.
I bet a load of those gross salt men as well actually thought that the females involved loved them. You know what I mean? Oh, dearie me, I just can't. It's just so ridiculous. But anyway, on the serious note, obviously, the main salient points, or salient points, I'm half sentient, and the points are kind of salient, that a lot of these young ladies were rumoured to be not of a correct age to wittingly consent. That's my interest in it. That's my, position, so to speak. And I think it's worth taking on board that one of these young girls actually unlived herself. Yes! Very strange that, isn't it? A bit like that Turney character I've been following, where one of his disappeared daughter's friends unlived herself. Yes! Very weird, isn't it? Well, sinister. Curiouser and curiouser. Let's go on.
Maxwell's trial, that following a raid at Epstein's house, some evidence went missing. They testified that they found CDs, hard drives, cash, and passports.
Yeah, well, they're gone.
They did not have a valid warrant to remove that evidence. They only photographed it. But at the
Who did they send round, Kinsey darling? The Keystone bleeding cops? Honest to God, we would remove them, but we ain't got a valid bleeding warrant. We're in here. We've got a warrant to come in here, but we ain't got a warrant to take the hard drives. Oh, dearie me, quelle surprise. Anyway, what we'll do is we'll go away, we'll shuffle some papers for about, let's say 48 hours, and then we'll come back and we'll bust you again. Doesn't make sense, shut up. Go on. Not you, Kinsey, darling, them lot.
2 days later, when the FBI returned to obtain the evidence, it was gone.
Gone!
So, of course, stories like that, you're going to put these 2 and 2 together,
yes.
And it's going to take
I reckon it was David Copperfield, you know. Yes! He just magicked them all away, you know, Diz.
I mean, I have to say, we've got a statement from Virgin Group spokesman for Richard Branson saying, in a New Yorker report published in 2019, Sarah Ransom, you just mentioned, admitted that she had invented the tapes. We can confirm that Sarah Ransom's claims are baseless and unfounded.
Oh, we can confirm that. And he never did nothing wrong. And Richard Branson didn't do nothing. And he definitely didn't write Sarah Ransom a check at any point, did he? No, he played well, didn't. Anyway, I've had enough. I'm sure you've had enough. Oh, I'm losing my mind. I think it is. It's the antibiotics. Let's just put it down to that. Let's just say it's that food tubers. It's definitely not this scenario we're being gaslit with, is it? No. Anyway, bye-bye now. Have a great evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Love you and leave you.